How did today's talks go?
Good morning.
Still morning. How did today's talks go?
Very good.
Do you feel like you're getting closer to a decision?
Yes.
Can you run us through the process tomorrow? You're going to meet with the board at some point.
Look, we'll worry about the process tomorrow. Right now, I'm reporting on the last meeting we had, as much as I can.
Can you tell us a little bit
We are
about
not
it?
going to be leapfrogging all over the place. You know what we're doing? We've got a plan and we're sticking to it.
So can you tell us about the meeting with National then, a little bit? Can you tell us anything about it at all?
No.
Your support.
You know I can't because I'll be breaking confidence.
Have things moved on in the sense that
Are we
you've nailed some
decisively
policies
getting on
down?
with
Yes.
valuable discussions with each party? Yes, we are.
Your supporters who have voted for New Zealand First for a long time, hoping for a drop in immigration, are they going to be left happy out of all of this or disappointed?
Now, is this an attempt to entrap me
That's
in a comment which I can't make, which I told you on day one I couldn't make? I mean, can we try and cooperate here without me looking like I'm being evasive, because I'm not? I'm sworn to keep these discussions confidential until they're over.
And in terms of policies then, have you got to a point with each party where you've said, okay, yes, we agree on this area, that's something we'll do, that's something we'll agree to do?
Well,
if you went into government with them?
Well, we're making huge progress finding out what we agree on, what we don't agree on, what we can still negotiate on, and where we might take things into the future by cooperation.
If you found that
So that at the end you may not have their decision or our decision as a policy, but a mutual decision.
Mr. Peters, in one of your first press releases after the election, you warned of economic risks facing the country. Is this a pointer towards your deposit guarantee scheme idea that you'd want to get through with majority-owned New Zealand banks?
Well, the reality is that if we end up needing that, it'll be a very parlous situation, but we still need to consider it. And I'm not making this part of any discussion at the moment. All I'm saying is any country in the Western world in particular would be having regard to the Australian, for example, deposit guarantee scheme, as opposed to the absence of one with Australian banks in New Zealand.
So can I just clarify that you're not talking about your deposit guarantee scheme policy?
No, I didn't say that.
I
didn't say I was or I wasn't.
Okay. And can I just...
In terms of the yesterday, you said that people were reporting back into you, going on things, extending or abbreviating the discussions. Can you say whether you're moving forward or perhaps going back, looking over things you've already been talking about?
Both.
What I mean, are you moving forward more or going back and talking? You know what I mean? Are we moving forward to new areas or are you going over old areas?
You sure you thought out that question before you started it?
The New Zealand dollar. As far as you're aware, Mr. Peters, the Greens obviously are not involved in your discussions in any way. But do you, as far as you're aware, do they have any? Will their vote concern your deal with Labor, or will it concern their separate deal?
Well, I'm glad you've asked that question at last, you personally, because for 2 years you've run a Labor Greens government. Now you're asking me why you made that mistake for the last 2 years. Perhaps you should begin your next article by saying that you got it all wrong.
So there won't be voting.
Don't please ask me to explain. Please don't ask me to explain your gross misrepresentation of the political situation in this country for the last 3 years.
The New Zealand dollar.
Thank you very much.
Mr. Peters, are you concerned that the Greens need to go back to their membership though with any deal? Are you concerned about?
Look, you should know far more about the Greens than I do. But they don't have to go back to their membership. They have to go back to about 170 members. Even I know that.
Can you tell us where your board is at the moment?
Do you have any concerns about that?